Hi, Bart with Bicycle Rider YouTube, and we have the 2020 Marin Four Corners. Now the Four Corners is a tried and true performer of a bike, and when I say a performer, this is one of those bikes that you sit on and it just makes you smile. This is a bike I built up for a friend, so I'm not going to sell a friend a bike that I didn't believe in myself. Of course, he's kind of got it bagged out because he wanted a little extra bag on it, and that's one of the things you could do with this bike. Don't feel bad to pack this bike heavy. This bike is a chromoly steel frame, chromoly steel fork, and it just is a kind of a strange geometry in the fact that it does have a drop style bar, but it doesn't feel like a drop bar bike. This bike has a very long head tube, so it keeps the rider at a very comfortable upright position, but does allow you to get in the drops if you had to break some wind as far as being in an aerodynamic position. This is a bike that you can ride all day, and people do. People ride this bike all day long. They pack this bike down, they go on long trips with this bike and have fun. Here in Biloxi, Mississippi, we use these bikes to get around town on. Biloxi's got a lot of disrupted roads right now. A lot of road gravel on the roads, a lot of potholes. They're doing a lot of sewer construction, and a bike like this lets you ride efficiently through town because it's got the gearing of a road bike, it's got the drop bars of a road bike. We get a lot of wind off the beach here, and you can definitely get down an aerodynamic position with this bike much more than a straight bar, mountain bike style bike. So these bikes are highly efficient for doing multiple things, but are built so dang rock solid, you can't help but to just want to use them for everyday riding. The Four Corners really has a lot of advantages to it, and I do love the geometry of this bike. It's not going to be a speed demon. You can go very fast, a lot faster than maybe a mountain bike around town or something, but it's not a road racing style 22 mile an hour top speed bike. This bike will hold you back a little bit with the speed, but will definitely not hold you back on smiles. It's got Riddler 42 millimeter tires it comes with, so it comes with a very nice tire. These tires work great in gravel. So really, if you wanted to go gravel riding on the weekends, or if you wanted to go gravel riding every day, this bike is fantastic for gravel. But it's also one of those bikes that you could commute on, that you can go through the city on, that you can just ride everything on. And here we are, just coming out of the Corona pandemic, things are starting to open back up. But when things weren't opened up and you had to ride solo, it's nice to have a bike that'll ride everything. And the Four Corners rides everything and rides it comfortably, and still gives you that bit of, of knowing that you can break the wind, that you can get in a drop bar, that you can use multiple hand positions. You can really feel good on this bike. It's got a Sora drivetrain on it, so you got Sora cranks, Sora rear derailleur, the shifters and the brake levers. Everything just works super good on this bike. They even get you a little bell, so if you need people to get out of your way on the sidewalk or something, just give them a little coming through. And the Four Corners, just makes people smile. So it's not an intimidating bike. It might be intimidating if you look at this drop bar and you say, I don't want to be hunched over, but really compared to most bikes in the category, you are very upright. You're in a very good, comfortable position, and you just feel comfortable on this bike. And the way it comes with tire clearance and 42 millimeter tires, I mean, you feel comfortable riding this bike in multiple conditions. It is not an ultra weight bike, but it's not built to be. But still, the weight is very respectable for what you get and the ride you get out of it. So I'm going to put this bike on the scale, real life condition, and that's what we do on the Bicycle Rider. So if you do like our content, just hit subscribe, and that helps us, get things like a scale. So this is a 31-pound bike. But that's real weight. That's with a bottle cage. That's with a bag. That's with everything, and that's very respectable. When you're buying a bike like this, it's not all about weight. It's about the ride, and this bike does ride a lot lighter than the actual weight of it. So don't be scared of a 31-pound gravel bike. You're out there to have fun. You're out there to pack. You're out there to be very sturdy, and this bike does it all well. I love the color on it. Marin puts a nice finishing kit on it with a very comfortable hand grips, a very nice seat. Marin branded, seat post right here, and stem. So, Marin does right by this bike and does you right by the bike. The rims have never caused me any problems. Marin double wall rims, just a good bike. So if you're looking for a good bike to do a lot of things comfortable, and still have a drop bar, check out the Marin. It's very rock solid. It's got a threaded bottom bracket in it. So if you wanted to take this bike out of the country, just about any little bike store or bike shop on the side of the road will have parts for this bike. It's just a good bike. The Marin Four Corners, you can't go wrong. About $1,000 bucks. Thank you.